Hi, I'm Connie Thiemann. Join me in a restaurant tour we call the Antelope Valley Restaurant Directory. Lots of great places to eat here. Have you ever heard of the Phoenix Inn or the Golden Cantina in Roseman? Well, come on, you don't want to miss out.
The Phoenix Inn has garnered praise and accolades, including being selected as the best Chinese restaurant in 1992 and 1993 in Lancaster, California. That's by the reader of the Antelope Valley Press newspaper. As the owner and manager of the Phoenix Inn, Mr. William Lim is responsible for overseeing all aspects of the restaurant's food preparations, service, patron relations, ordering, facilities upkeep, staff supervision, and all administrative day-to-day operations of the restaurant. On April 7, 1993, Mr. William Lim was inducted into the Oxford's Who's Who, the elite registry of extraordinary professionals.
So, Bill, when did you arrive here?
Well, I come to the United States September 17, 1964. I landed in Los Angeles, California. And then my dad have a grocery store. I work in there, go to school. And back in 1974, we come to Lancaster. And in 1975, we finally settled down a home in Lancaster. We stay here and then until now. And back in 1980, October 18, we finally opened this business called Phoenix Inn Chinese Restaurant. And we're doing very well business, serving Chinese food, Cantonese style and Sichuan style. And we did an excellent business for many, many years. We've been here 14 years now, and we keep on going.
What's the difference in the Szechuan and Cantonese style of cooking?
Well, Cantonese food is a mild type of cooking. It's no spicy. And Sichuan style is hot and spicy. The reason they have that is in Sichuan style, most of the people from northern China. Northern China is real cold over there. So what they're going to keep it warm is spicy and keep it warm.
Mr. Lim has a delegation style of management, whereas he maintains quality by teaching his staff his personal technique. It's not at all out of character to find him in the kitchen just about any time.
Yeah, this dishes is called beef broccoli. We're ready to cook them, and since the wok is hot enough, we put the meat in there and put a little oil and stir them up. Make sure they're well cleaned. We'll put a little ginger, a little garlic. We're gonna cook another dish is called beef Sichuan pork. This one's a little spicy. I don't know how spicy the customer can take it, but we're gonna put a mild. And well, we put some pepper in there. That's how they make it spicy.
There was an award. You were nominated on Who's Who in Oxford?
Yeah, I am a contractor. I'm a developer. I own Phoenix Inn Chinese Restaurant. I've been building shopping center in Lancaster, in Anaheim, in Southern California.
And you also donated food too, didn't you?
We donate food to the school and donate to the church. United Way to support the local community.
The Phoenix Inn has been in business for 13 years and currently employs a staff of 10 people. Some of the proprietor's suggestions include Chinese broccoli, Phoenix shrimp, bitter melon with beef, that's a Cantonese favorite, beef with oyster sauce and straw mushrooms, a homestyle favorite. Not to mention what's in this wok.
The pork is one of the most difficult dishes to cook. You make sure they well cooked before you can serve the customer. For the healthy one, we don't have MSG add on to any dishes because can create a headache for some people allergic to it. Well, this is called beef broccoli, and that's called Sichuan pork. It's a little spicy, and we're ready to serve.
The reason I know how to cook two style of the cooking, my ex-wife was from Shanghai. That's why she know how to cook Sichuan style, and I'm Cantonese. That's why we know how to manage the two of the cooking without any problem.
I'm going to prepare this dish. It's called chicken with mushroom and baby corn. And first I start to firm and get the woks clean. And wait until they got prepared hot enough before we start cooking. Since you can see the smoke coming out, they should be ready to be hot enough. Put the oil and salt in there. Get the chicken down in the wok and halfway well cooked. And cover that up, and that can create a better steam cook that way. Well done. Cooking this Chinese cooking is had to be very high flame and not to be overcooking. Put a seasoning in there, and a little salt and pepper. Well, looks like we're within 30 seconds. The dish is ready.
I noticed the fish tank in the front. Can you tell me about that?
That is a toys. That's a hobby. That's entertainment. And we put it in the backyard, enjoy. That's a part of the pet. Believe me or not, if you have a high blood pressure, you go outside, watch the fish, stand right next to it, and watch them swim back and forth. Your high blood pressure will be dropping. That's one of those enjoyment things you ever have. Those fish, just like your family, and they could eat off your finger, and lots of people name them. They have a boy and a girl. They all have different names.
Well, I got the woks all cleaned up, ready for another dishes. This is ready to be served. This is called chicken mushroom with baby corn. This dish is called chicken and beef chow mein. That's one of those common dishes we have in the Phoenix Inn. Of course, we put a little garlic pepper in there. So, chow mein always have noodles, so we put a little noodle in there, little bean sprouts. All the dishes, we're just well guessing how much we put in there. But we got used to it. I've been here 14 years, so we pretty well know what we're doing. Just because it's a high flame cooking, and we could have it done really easily, not overcook the dishes. Wow, look at this. That look good, ready to serve. This is called chicken and beef chow mein.
Well, we've been coming here to the Phoenix Inn for the past 12 years. We've enjoyed it very much. We have found that the cuisine here is very tasteful, and I personally like the chop suey. And my husband tonight said to me, Yvonne, why don't we go out and eat? And then the first thing he said, I've been craving the good old Phoenix Inn for the past 3 days, so let's go on over. So we did. And so we enjoy it very much, and I'd encourage other people to try it.
How do you want the customers to perceive your restaurant, Bill?
Well, if I have my customer to walk out of here with a beautiful smile, the full tummy on that, and they will be satisfied to come back again and again. And now the most important thing is, I want them to be advertising for me without a cost, mouth to mouth. They tell their friends. That's the most important thing for the business. Advertising costs is really costly, and also they not even have a chance to exist to their hand to find out they read the newspaper or they really understand what you're selling out there. But they always trust their friend. If they could do that, money can buy.
The Golden Cantina is an exquisite Mexican restaurant in Rosamond situated beside the landing strip at Rosamond Airport. If you're looking to treat out-of-town visitors, you're sure to impress them with authentic Mexican food. Go north on the Antelope Valley 14 freeway, exit Rosamond Boulevard, turn left, take the boulevard to 40th Street West, and you'll run right smack into it. A view from every table, you'll gaze over the Tehachapi Mountains and watch small aircraft take off and land. Sunday brunch should be a must on your next visit to the Golden Cantina, Rosamond, California.
Here we are at the Golden Cantina with Janice. Janice, how long have you been here at the Golden Cantina?
Actually, we opened in January of 1990, so it's been a little bit over 4 years.
So you own this?
Yes, Larry Barton, my husband and I own it, and we've been here since the beginning. So.
Where is he tonight?
Actually, Larry's in Florida. He's at spring training. He works for the Cincinnati Reds as a scout, and he's been gone.
So he's out
for a while.
scouting around, huh?
Yeah.
So tell me about some of the original dishes here.
Well, our cooks make our own homemade tamales, chili reno, of course our own salsa, and they make the salsa about every other day because we put no preservatives in it, and so we have to make it fresh. And of course the tortilla chips we make every day.
Oh, really? So it's that.
Everything is very fresh and homemade.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, how did it get the name? Where did you get Golden Cantina?
Actually, Larry named it, and because of the Tropico mine for the gold.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, that's clever. And where the head cook is from?
He's from Guadalajara. His name is Raul, and he's been here since the place opened as well. So, actually, a lot of our employees have been here since day one, and it's like one big family.
Yeah, it's very authentic, that's for sure. Your dishes, some of the original dishes here, it says Golden Cantina. How are they? Who created those?
Actually, the cook did. It's Golden Cantina chicken. It's one of my favorites and one of the specialties of the house. And I can't tell you how it's made.
That's okay. That way, none of us will get the secret.
Okay. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you what's in it.
Tell me about the view we see out here.
Actually, it's the landing and the takeoff strip for the local airport here in Rosemont. It's part of the Sky Park. Most of the homes have their own personal hangars and their own personal planes, and this is where they take off and land. But I guess anyone from all of the smaller airports in the surrounding cities can take off. And then behind the landing strip is the Tehachapi Mountains. It's a beautiful view, and at sunset from this side, you've got a beautiful view as well.
It is gorgeous. So all the windows in the place really.
Right. We have a view from every table in the dining room. Yeah.
There's not a bad seat in the house.
Not bad, no.
There's a great buffet here. On what day is that? Well, more than one day?
Yes, we have a Sunday champagne brunch, and then we have a Monday night buffet with all you can eat on Sunday with champagne. And on Sunday we have a great salad bar, about 10 or 12 Mexican hot dishes and waffles and omelets, and a great dessert bar, homemade desserts.
How about you? You do any cooking?
Oh, on Sunday I've been known to make a waffle or two, but other than that I'm not a cook.
So waffles and
omelets and
cooked by Janice. Great.
Personalized.
And the baked goods, are they?
Yes, we sort of keep it in the family. My husband's sister makes all of the fresh cakes and pastries and donuts and that type of thing.
Also, you have margaritas that are...
We have the world's best margaritas, actually.
Not
that's a trade
prejudiced.
Secret, too. I won't tell you what's in them, but they're wonderful.
Oh, so there is a secret to the margaritas.
Yes,
Oh, okay. These look wonderful.
Well, thank you. We're sort of proud of our margaritas. They're the world's best in our mind. And we have all flavors. And actually today we have strawberries, fresh strawberries from the Ventura area where they grow them. And they're wonderful.
So you brought those in today?
Yeah, I went to Ventura and brought quite a few strawberries back.
So can we call any day of the week and say, hey, Dennis, how about picking up some kiwi?
Some kiwi from Ventura, I don't know, but we do have the melon flavors and banana and just actually all the flavors.
Is that the only thing you serve?
No, we have a full bar with wine and all the drinks that you can imagine, but we sell quite a few of the margaritas.
I guess I should know that. I did see that walking in the door.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed a little bit of accent. Are you from California?
No, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh.
But I've been in California longer than I was in Tennessee. So.
That's okay. A little bit of that southern hospitality here.
Yes, and the accent's still there. So.
I wonder how'd you pick a Mexican restaurant? Did you love the food?
Yes, we did like Mexican food, but that's not the reason. Rudy Gutierrez, who was a friend of ours at the time we opened the restaurant, and very knowledgeable about Mexican dishes and how to run restaurants. And we knew we wanted to get into business, and so we got in with him. And
Oh, I see.
so we just naturally went to Mexican.
Who are the clientele that come?
Actually, I think we get a lot of people from Edwards Air Force Base, which is only a 20-minute drive, and a lot of the locals from Rosamond. We get a lot of fly-ins. We have the tarmac here. They can pull right off the runway, park their airplane, tie it down, get out and have lunch or have dinner. And so we get fly-ins from Van Nuys, California City. I'm not sure. I try to keep up with everyone that flies in, and sometimes it's a little hard, but from all of the surrounding areas. Yeah.
Many local residents from Rosamond have been coming to the Golden Cantina for about 4 years. And when asked about how the food service and atmosphere is, you can pretty much expect always a good report.
Well, it's a very convenient place to come. It's not far from town. It's a nice place to recommend to the people that we know in the business industry. We find it very convenient for a quick, light snack on the early evening hours. On Sunday, it's got a flavor of atmosphere that's very appealing to me because I was in the aviation industry for many years, and we find a lot of the view here very fascinating with the different type of aircraft that come and go, as well as the ones that come here specifically to have something to eat. Aside from all of that, the food's pretty good. As you can tell, I get along very well with food, especially Mexican food. That's second to my wife.
Of all the Mexican restaurants in Antelope Valley, this is by far the best there is. I've lived here since 1959 and there's no one that compares. And this is the only place I come to. I recommend it to everyone. So come here whenever you're in the mood for good Mexican food.
For the benefit of those in the Antelope Valley that haven't been here, how can you tell them to get here?
We're 11 miles north of Lancaster, off of the 14. You take the Rosemont Boulevard exit, down to 40th Street, take a right on 40th Street, and we're right at the end of that street.
And that's
Right by the
about
airport.
that's about 2 miles from.
Approximately 2 miles off the 14. Yeah.
Not too hard at all.
Not too hard at all.
And if they come in the night, don't miss the neon sign. It was fun showing you around at the Antelope Valley Restaurant Directory. And what great places to eat up here. Thank you to the Phoenix Inn, where you can get good Cantonese or Szechuan Chinese food, thanks to Bill in the kitchen. And the Golden Cantina, one of Rosamond's best kept secrets. Thank you, Janice and Larry. I'm Connie Thiemann. Let's do it again.